Bismillahirrohmanirrohim. Hello English language learners. In this lesson, we will explore the future continuous tense or the future progressive tense for Indonesia native speakers, suitable for beginners, presented by Bandung Linguophile Learner. Please watch this video until the end. Subscribe to my channel and kindly activate your notification bell to receive new lessons and stay up to date. Contents. Introduction, page 5. The future continuous with will, page 14. The future continuous with be going to, page 26. Time marker, page 37. Steady verbs, page 41. Learning spelling change rules, page 45. Closing, page 50. Introduction, Part 1. Learning objectives. The student will be able to explain the future continuous. Number 2. The student will be able to illustrate the future continuous. Number 3. The student will be able to identify the parts of the speech in the following sentence. Definition. The future continuous tense, also known as the future progressive, describe an activity that will be in progress at a specific point in the future. This action will begin before a specific time and will likely continue beyond it. The future continuous tense emphasizes the duration of the action, often using time markers to specify when the action will be ongoing. Future continuous or future progressive tense. The future continuous or future progressive tense has two different forms. Number 1, future continuous with will, and number 2, the future continuous with be going to. This is a timeline which illustrates the three main segments of time: past events, present events, and future events. For example, today is Thursday. This is the present time of our event. Tomorrow will be Friday. So tomorrow, I will be ironing your shirts from 1 to 3 p.m. This is timeline from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. This timeline from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. illustrates the future continuous tense or future progressive tense, which describe an activity that will be in progress during that time tomorrow afternoon. We just learned the timeline in the future progressive. Now please take a look at how to identify the parts of speech in this sentence. Tomorrow, I will be ironing your shirts from 1 to 3 p.m. So tomorrow is the adverb, I is the subject, will be is the helping verb, ironing is the main verb, your shirts is the possessive adjective as an object, from is the preposition, 1 to 3 p.m. is the adverbial phrase. The future continuous with will. Part 2. Learning objectives. Number 1. The student will be able to understand when to use the future continuous tense. Number 2. The student will be able to form the future continuous with will. Number 3. The student will learn how to contract will with the subject. Number 4. The student will learn how to contract will and not. The future continuous with will. Number 1. To express an activity that will be in the progress at a specific time in the future. Number 2. In a conversation. Using this form sounds more polite and softer. The future continues with will. Number 3. Predicting actions. Number 4 is used to make plans or to talk about future arrangements. How to form the future continuous with will. To make an affirmative sentence, we put the subject plus will be plus base form of the verb plus ing plus additional information. To make a negative sentence, we put subject plus will not be plus present participle plus additional information. To make an interrogative sentence, we put will plus subject plus be plus present participle plus additional information. Subject-verb agreements with will. For example, I will be, we will be, you will be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, they will be. Contraction with will. I'll be, will be, you'll be, you'll be, he'll be, she'll be, it will be, they'll be. Contraction with will not. I won't be, we won't be, you won't be, you won't be, he won't be, she won't be, it won't be, they won't be. For example, I will be studying English at this time tomorrow in my group. Number 2. She will be cleaning your room in an hour later. Number 3. They will be sleeping when you come home in the middle of the night. Number 4. You will be helping your mother with emptying the garbage can. Another example, this is in negative form. Number 1, you won't be sleeping in your English class. Number 2, she will not be returning home late tonight. Number 3, they will not be attending any conferences by next year. Number 4, we will not be going to the movie tonight. Interrogative sentences, for example, will you be studying English with us tomorrow? Number 2, will you be staying at home tomorrow? Number 3, will you be driving safely and not speeding on the road? Number 4, will he be cooking the food for us tonight? The future continuous with be going to. Learning objectives. Number 1. The student will be able to understand when to use the future continuous tense with be going to. Number 2. The student will be able to form the future continuous with be going to. Number 3. The student will learn how to contract be going to with the subject. Number 4. The student will learn how to contract be going to and not. The future continuous with be going to. Number 1. To express an activity that will be in the progress at a specific time in the future. Number 2. Predicting actions. Number 3 is used to make plans or to talk about future arrangements. How to form the future continuous with be going to. To make an affirmative sentence, we put subject plus be going to be plus present participle plus additional information. To make a negative sentence, we put subject plus be not going to be plus present participle plus additional information. To form an interrogative sentence, we change the word order by placing the auxiliary verb be, such as is, am, are, before the subject, followed by going to be plus present participle plus additional information, ending with a question mark. Subject-verb agreement with be going to. I am going to be. We are going to be. You are going to be. You are going to be. He is going to be. She is going to be. It is going to be. They are going to be. Contraction with be going to. I'm gonna be. We're gonna be. You're gonna be. You're gonna be. He's gonna be. She's gonna be. It's gonna be. They're gonna be. I'm not gonna be. We're not gonna be. You're not gonna be. You're not gonna be. He's not gonna be. She's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. They're not gonna be. Affirmative sentences. For example, I am going to be reading the passages aloud in my class. Number 2, I'm going to be sharing knowledge with my friends by next week. Number 3, I'm going to be shopping next week on Saturday. Number 4, I'm going to be giving a speech at the stage next week on Monday. Negative sentences. For example, number 1, I am not going to be helping you with the money. Number 2, you are not going to be cheating on your exam. Number 3, you are not going to be abusing Meta AI for your exam. Number 4, he is not going to be walking on the road every night. It's too dangerous. Question. Are you going to be helping us? Is she going to be cooking food for us tonight? Are the students be participating in the groups? Is he going to be submitting his assignment tonight? Time marker part 4. A specific time phrase according to Meta AI. Number 1, at this time tomorrow or next week or month or year. Number 2, by this time tomorrow or next week. Number 3, by next year. Number 4, in an hour or in 2 hours. Number 5, in a few minutes. Number 6, at the beginning or at the end of next year. Number 7, throughout next year. Steady verbs part 5. Steady verbs describe a state rather than an action. For example, be, seem, and understand are stative verbs. In English, stative verbs are non-progressive. Stative verbs are not used in the progressive tenses, so we cannot use stative verbs with the ing. Stative verbs are divided into 5 categories. Number 1, emotions. For example, love, like, miss, hate, dislike, fear, envy. Number 2, mental processes. Know, understand, believe, doubt, mean. Number 3, the senses. Hear, sound. Number 4, possession. For example, own, possess, belong. Number 5, others. Exist, consist of, include, seem, need. Learn spelling change rules, part 6. Spelling changes. Number 1, ends in 2 consonants. For example, learn, R, and they are 2 consonants. And we add the ing, it becomes learning. Number 2, ends in 2 vowels plus a consonant. For example, boil. Oil plus consonant. O and I, they are vowels. L is the consonant. We add the ing, it becomes boiling. Number 3, ends in W or X. For example, grow. W plus ing, it becomes growing. Number 4, 2 syllables. First syllable stressed. For example, carry. 2 syllable car, re. So the first syllable stress, care. Plus ing, it becomes carrying. Spelling changes. Number 5, ends in vowel plus y. For example, delay. A is the vowel plus y. We add the ing, it becomes delaying. Number 6, ends in consonant plus y. For example, buy. So the U is the consonant and we add Y plus ing, it becomes buying. Number 7, ends in double E. For example, sleep. E plus ing, it becomes sleeping. Number 8 ends in IE. For example, die. We remove IE and add the ing, it becomes dying. So we have to add the Y first. We change the IE and then we add the ing, it becomes dying. Spelling changes. Number 9 ends in E. For example, bake. E, we have to remove the E. Plus ing, it becomes baking. Number 10, one syllable ends in vowel plus consonant. For example, soap. We have to double the p sound and add the ing. It becomes shopping. Number 11, two syllables ends in vowel plus consonant, so the second syllable is stressed. For example, pardon. On. The vowel is on and the consonant is n, so the second syllable stress. Pardon. Pardon. So we have to add the ing, it becomes pardoning. Thank you for watching me. See you next time. References. References. Vlogging in Manhattan, NYC. Follow me for the sites. This page is intentionally left blank.